Welcome to this new lesson of Visual Basic Programming. In today's lesson, we will learn about the VB.NET for each loop. I have Visual Studio open. I'm gonna start a new project. Select Windows Forms application and say for each loop. Alright, and press OK. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab a button control, come here, and come to its text property and say for each loop, then scroll down to the name property and change it to btn for each loop. Okay, I'm gonna bring this to the middle and double click. Alright, now we're gonna write our program, and before we write anything, let's first understand what is a for each loop. Basically, you use the for each loop when you want to execute every single element or item in a group, like every single element in an array, or every single file in a directory, or every single character in a string. In this case, you use for each loop. Since we did not learn anything about arrays yet, I'm going to show you how you use the for each loop to get every single character in a string, and how to use the for each loop to get folders in a particular directory in your computer. And we will leave the arrays for future lessons. So let's do this. I'm gonna create a string and say dim str string as string equals Visual Basic is awesome, and I'm gonna put an exclamation mark. Okay, and come here. Now I'm gonna start writing my for each loop. I'm gonna say for each ch as car in str string, you're gonna do the following. We say message box dot show, then I'm gonna say ch. Alright, let's explain this code. What's gonna happen in this loop is that the string value, Visual Basic is awesome, the string value here will be assigned to the ch variable. But since the ch variable is declared as a character, and because a character holds only one value, one character, therefore the letter v will be assigned to ch, then it will be displayed in the message box. Then it will loop again, then it will bring the letter I, then the letter I will be assigned to the ch variable, then it will be displayed in a message box as well, and it will do that all the way until it finishes the entire string. Alright, let's save this, click start. I'm gonna bring this here and click the button. As you can see, we have V. I'm gonna press enter for the next letter, I, S, U, A, L. Then it will keep going until it reaches the last character, which is the exclamation mark. Now it leaves the loop. So this is how we use the for each loop to get every character in a string. It is very important to know that the variable that you declare here is of a data type compatible with the objects contained in the group here. Okay, let's try another example. I'm gonna comment this out. Alright, and come here and actually go to the design view, bring this here, make this a little larger and longer from this side, and look for list box. Alright, list box, this is it. Okay, and make the list box a little longer and wider at the same time. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the code view and write the following. I'm gonna say for each str folders or folder in my, this is how you access your computer, by saying my, then you go that computer. Okay, then I'm gonna look for file system, then I'm gonna say get directories, and here I'm gonna tell it which directory to loop and get me the folders, and I'm gonna assign it to the C directory. So I'm gonna type C : // and come here. Now I'm gonna have to display these folders in my list box. I'm gonna say list box dot items, sorry, list box 1 dot items dot add. Then I'm gonna tell it to get me that from the folders, str folder. Alright, okay, let's save this and then come and run it. Okay, I'm gonna click here, and these are all the folders I have in my C directory. This is all of them here. Okay, this is how you access folders in your computer by using the for each loop. The question that you might ask, what is the difference between the for each loop and the for next loop? For each loop does not have any index numbers. It simply starts at the beginning and ends after the last item. And if there is no items, then nothing inside the loop runs. Now when it comes to the for next loop, the for next loop specifies where it starts and where it ends. And you can also use the step keyword to skip certain items inside your loop. You cannot do this with the for each loop, as you've seen in these examples. Basically, these are the main differences between the for each and the for next loop. And with this, we come to the end of this lesson. I thank you for watching, and you have a good day.